Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple of days ago, I posted a video about bullying. It just didn't get a lot of reviews or anything like that I was hoping for, and I was kind of, all over the place and scatterbrained, so I decided to go ahead and take it down and redo that. So with that being said, I'm just gonna get into it. Sorry. I'm gonna get into it. So, bullying. Now, you yourself have been bullied at least once or twice in your lifetime, or all the time, or you had a close family member or friend go through it. Whichever way, everybody has been bullied somehow. For me, I was nonstop bullied. I still get bullied to this day. So, I'm gonna start with when I got bullied for the first time, which was in elementary school. Now, it blows my mind that kids in elementary school are getting picked on so much because it's elementary school. I mean, they're little kids. Like, why would you pick on another kid? I mean, even going into adulthood, why would you want to pick on anybody else, but especially elementary school? I started getting picked on in elementary school because I lost my dad at a young age. I was called, orphan, the dad with no girl. I got made fun of, for missing a lot of school because my dad passed away. I just got bullied a lot in elementary school for, losing my dad, which was, kind of very messed up thing to pick on somebody for. Now going through elementary school, it was fine. I've been being picked on for losing my dad. I'm getting in to middle school, that one I got picked on quite a bit because, a lot of the girls started developing very quickly, and I was kind of that late bloomer, you could say. So I got picked on for being too tiny. I got picked on for not having boobs. I got picked on for not having a butt. I even got picked on for not having big thighs. I got picked on for having a lot of acne on my face, and of course, went through that ugly duckling phase where I had acne all over my face. I had braces, I had glasses, just went through that ugly duckling phase. So I got picked on that quite a bit. I got picked on so bad to the point, people were pushing me into lockers. They were, legitimately shoved me into lockers and then shutting the locker door. I have been tripped. I have been pushed. The famous one is I was walking down a staircase and somebody pushed me down a staircase and I ended up falling and hitting the bottom of the ground and had to go to the hospital for pulled muscles and pinched nerves. And the reason was because I was anorexic. Even though I wasn't, people thought I was anorexic and had that eating disorder because I was so tiny. I didn't have a lot of friends going through elementary school or middle school or anything like that. I was just kind of the black sheep of the herd. I just kind of stayed in my corner, and I really didn't go to any of the dances. I didn't hang out with friends. I didn't do any of the activities at school. I just kind of went to school, kept my head down, didn't say anything, and went home. That was the end of it. Going into high school, my dad, my stepdad was military. I really don't like calling him my stepdad because, he is my dad. He's been a part of my life since I was 10 years old, so that is my dad. I just don't feel a need to call him my stepdad. I love my dad to death, just like he was my own flesh and blood. With that being said, my dad was in the military, so we moved around quite a bit. I was born and raised in Texas. I moved to Florida, moved to Washington State, and then I moved to Nebraska. When I moved to Nebraska, I got picked on quite a bit for having an accent. My accent didn't match anybody else's. I got picked on for being from Texas. Everybody goes, oh, Longhorns suck. Longhorns are queer. So I got picked on for, being from Texas and liking the Longhorns. Again, I got picked on for my weight. I got picked on for having acne. I got picked on for having glasses. I got picked on for not having fat to me. People used to put mean, nasty, hurtful notes into my locker. They would write on my locker in Sharpie. They would leave notes in my car or on my car. I've had kids purposely throw footballs at me and basketballs and soccer balls. I've been pushed, I've been tripped, you know. I even at one point got hit in the face with somebody's phone. I've been slapped in the face. You know, I was picked on, you know, for not being perfect, you know, not looking like everybody else, you know, just being tiny. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I went to a couple of homecoming dances. I really didn't. Hold on. Sorry. You know, I've never did any of the activities, you know, after school. I never went to any of the football games. I really didn't go to a whole lot of dances. I didn't do any, you know, school activities like, you know, art class, science class, you know, any sports. I really didn't hang out with my friends. And when I did hang out with friends, they were all fake friends who just felt bad for me for, you know, not having any friends. And then, you know, once I left, talk about me behind my back. So, yeah, I really didn't hang out with anybody and started getting trust issues after that. I got to the point where I was being bullied so much throughout school, especially through high school, that I used to beg my mom that I didn't want to go to school. I was being picked on, even fake being sick. I just didn't want to go. I was just very miserable and very depressed. Between being bullied and other issues, I ended up dropping out of high school and got my GED. You know, I got picked on for that too. Oh, you're too stupid to finish high school. Oh, you purposely ruined your life. You know, you're never going to accomplish anything. So I got picked on for that. When I got a little bit older, you know, I got picked on. You know, I necessarily don't really have acne anymore. I have acne scars. You know, those are from when you pop all of your zits and just kind of scars over. So I have a lot of that. Again, I'm still tiny, as you can see. I really don't have a lot of fat to me. So I still got picked on for that. I got picked on for having a kid at a young age. I got pregnant with my daughter at 19 and had her at 20. So I got bullied quite a bit. Oh, you're a slut. You're a whore. Oh, you must be easy. You must spread your legs for everybody. You know, I got picked on quite a bit for having my daughter at such a young age. And, you know, I got so depressed that I started self-harming. I just wanted to die. I just kind of shut myself out from everybody. I did have to go to counseling quite a bit. My mom, trying to be the best mom she could, put me in counseling thinking it was going to help, and it really didn't help a whole lot, and that's just me. I mean, everybody's different. And, you know, my mom did the best that she could to help me get through that, you know, situation. My mom was bullied quite a bit for the same issues. My mom's famous, you know, she used to give me a lot of advice, and I really never got it back then until I got older. One of her advices was don't stoop to their level, kill them with kindness, don't show them that it's bothering you, don't give them that satisfaction of, you know, getting a rise out of you, you know, just blow it off like it doesn't, you know, bother you, always stand up for yourself and those who can't, you know, just stuff like that. And like I said, I never really understood it back then, and I do now. So, and like I said, everybody's been picked on at least once or twice or multiple times during out their life. And I've had a couple of friends kill themselves due to being bullied so much, and that took a toll on me. I've seen a lot of my friends self-harm, turn to drugs, turn to alcohol, and, you know, that just, it really sucks that people have to just go around bullying people, and I just don't get it. Why bully other people? You know, and how I've always believed it, bullies bully you because they feel bad about themselves and they have nothing better to do than bring you down. They feel so bad about themselves that they want to bring you down with them so they feel better. And, you know, I just never got that. You know, I just can't see myself just waking up one morning, I'm gonna go bully this person. No, I mean, I just don't see a point of it. So, you know, my advice is kill them with kindness. Don't stoop to their level. Don't show them that it's bothering you. Don't give them that satisfaction of winning. In today's society, everybody says, oh, you need to wear makeup to make yourself pretty. You know, you should be on this diet to make you, like, lose all this weight. And, you know, in today's society, you don't need all that stuff to make yourself beautiful. You know, everybody is perfect in their own way, and everybody is beautiful in their own way. how my dad always told me, God made you the way you are for a reason. God has a plan for you. God has a purpose for you. God made you the way He wanted to make you. You shouldn't go and change that by self-harming or, getting an eating disorder, covering up with makeup or, whatever. And I'm not saying, you can't wear makeup, to feel good about yourself for a day or, just wear it because you want to wear it, anything like that. I'm all for it. I wear makeup. I used to wear makeup all the time because I didn't like my scars, but I'm not saying, don't wear makeup because that's your choice. If that's what you want to do, then do it. I'm just saying, put your makeup on, do your makeup because you want to, because it's fun, not because you want to hide, what you don't like, because it doesn't matter. You're perfect in your own way. I've had a lot of friends have an eating disorder, including myself. I used to, at one point, believe it or not, I used to think that me gaining weight was disgusting, so I wanted to starve myself to fit in with everybody else, and that just wasn't okay. So, I used to, like I said, I did a lot of things to fit in. I was never happy with myself, so I thought, covering myself in makeup and buying the trendiest clothes and doing all of these things were helping me fit in. In reality, I was just changing who I was, and that wasn't okay. I was taking who makes me me and turning it into somebody I didn't even recognize. I even went as far as, to get a boyfriend thinking that person would make me happy because I couldn't make myself happy. And, I finally looked in the mirror and realized, that's not okay. I don't need a boyfriend to make myself feel good about myself or make myself happy. What matters is you make yourself happy. You make yourself feel good. How I've always learned, never go through life depending on other people, to make you happy or, whatever. Always depend on yourself, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you're the only person that's going to have your back. You're the only person that can make you happy. You're the only person that can make you feel good. So before you go and, think about killing yourself or self-harming or starving yourself or doing any of that, either come talk to me or go to someone that you trust, or, just stop and think, you are perfect the way you are. You're perfect and beautiful on the inside and the outside. Who cares what other people think of you? What matters is what you think of yourself. If you like yourself, that's all that matters. Don't let somebody tell you who you can and can't be, or if you're pretty or not pretty, if you're smart or not smart, just don't listen to them. Listen to yourself. Listen to what your head has to say. Listen to what your heart has to say. Because like I said, at the end of the day, your happiness is all that matters. What you think of you is all that matters. So, just stay true to yourself, and, just don't let what other people get to you. Don't listen to other people, nothing like that. And I like to remind myself, build yourself up, but build other people up. If you see somebody, on the street, if you don't know them, compliment them on their hair or their shoes or their clothes or their purse or their smile, whatever. Build yourself up, but build other people up. Help yourself and help others out too. Instead of all these people going around putting other people down and, bullying them and making them feel so crappy about themselves, why don't you give them a compliment and build them up? Always protect yourself and protect those who can't. If you see somebody getting picked on and, they can't stand up for themselves, you do it for them. You stand up for them, because it can go a long way. Just be nice and compassionate and, just be human towards other people, be their friend. You never know what little difference you can make in somebody's life and what little difference you can change in somebody. For all you know is that guy or that girl or whoever's standing on the side of the road getting, picked on. If you stop and just compliment them, it's going to make their day, because you never know. They can be sitting there thinking about killing themselves, and that one little thing that you said to them changed their whole mind about killing themselves. So, like I said, just be kind to one another, build each other up, have each other's backs. Don't bring somebody else down just because you feel bad about yourself. Um, and like I've told my friends and my family making this YouTube channel, I do expect to be some negative comments. I do expect somebody bullying me. I do expect somebody making fun of me somewhere somehow. But you know what? I don't care. Making these YouTube videos makes me happy. Hopefully it makes other people happy, and helps them out. It helps me out by talking about it, and hopefully it helps other people out dealing with the same thing. So whoever's out there making fun of me, I don't care at all. You're not going to bother me. You're not going to get that satisfaction from me. So with that being said, I'm going to try to make a video tomorrow in between helping cook Thanksgiving dinner. If I don't make a video tomorrow, I'll make one the next day or that night. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and remember what you're thankful for and share what you're thankful for. If you live anywhere where I live, which is in Nebraska, and the weather is crappy, or wherever you're at, if you're having bad weather, make sure you stay safe, make sure you stay warm, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends and family. So I'm going to sign off. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Or if you guys just want to look at my video and that's it, that's fine by me. Like I said in my last video, for all the people that have viewed my videos, have liked them, have subscribed, shared, whatever, thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that so much. And, you guys are making me feel really good about what I have to say and what I'm doing. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.